Happy Easter, everybody. I just want to start this wonderful Easter day by sharing with you a bit of my testimony, my journey, and the difference that Jesus has made to my life. He found me, in fact, when I was at my lowest point a couple of years ago. I had lost a child and I was at the lowest ebb, which was the worst time for me. My parents came up and they prayed over me for my safety and for my redemption and for me to be healed and to get through something that was so traumatic. And I was really angry with them for doing that, actually. I remember feeling very lost and distant to them at the time, thinking, well, you're praying to the one person who's done this to me. I felt like if God knew it was great and good, he would know my heart and know how much and I wanted this child and how upset I was with this situation. But actually, as it's come to pass, those prayers are very powerful because I felt on that hospital bed, a darkness come out of me, be lifted off of me. Even though I was still grieving and still healing and going through it, I felt a difference. And I think about a week later, my parents invited me to church, not for any particular service, just said, we'd like you to come along with us and, just try again and just be present. And I had time off work. I've always been too busy for God and too busy for anything in my life. I had time off because I was healing. And for once, I couldn't hear myself saying no. My feet were carrying me to church. And I was still rebellious in my heart. I was still thinking, I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't want anyone to look at me because then they'll know that I'm not meant to be here. They'll know the things that I've done in my life. They'll know the feelings I have in my heart that aren't completely pure. And no one did. I enjoyed the worship. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the warmth and the welcome that I had when I went to church. So I continued going. My legs kept on carrying me for weeks and weeks. It turned into months. And this was July. And it came to January where I felt the Holy Spirit for the first time. And it was just the most wonderful feeling. I could not stop smiling and crying. I felt unexplainable joy. That's been so powerful for me because throughout my life, I felt like I'd been forgotten, or through things that people have told me, I feel like I've not been good enough, things that I've done. I felt like it was a special club that I wasn't invited to join, and nothing could be further from the truth. I've rewritten the way I think about Christianity. I've rewritten the things that I've told myself in the past about guilt and shame. I'm reading the Bible differently. I know I wear glasses, but it's like I'm reading it with like magnifying glasses on, and like it used to be a different language to me, but now I can read it and I just see it. It's like words dancing off a page. And I just delight in it. It is my truth, it's my word, and I keep coming back to it. I've had people saying to me that I walk differently, I have a different glow about me, I stand taller, I am happier. But it's a work in progress. I know that. It is a work in progress. I know that he just wants you to come as you are. And this is who I am. And he wants me. And I'm going to come. I'm going to do it. And I'm really excited. And I know he's going to love me no matter what I do or what I've done. And he knows what's ahead of me, even though sometimes I do have some days when I'm afraid about what's ahead of me. I like to be in control. I like to know what's going to happen, but relinquishing that control and not worrying about tomorrow is a gift that I never had before. Just to leave on one last note is that I am very, very proud to say I'm going to be baptized this year, very shortly soon, I hope. Christ is there for me and he shows up for me every day. So I'm going to be walking out of the darkness into light for my glorious day.